And good evening, everybody, and welcome to Full Velocity TV tonight. Here, hanging out with our friends at Dirt Warrior Racing. It is Wednesday night street fights, and it is live tonight from the Lanier National Speedway here. An awesome little 3/8 mile track we've been to 100 times here before, but we've got 60 laps of great street stock action. The season finale here, season 2, for our friends at Dirt Warrior Racing. We've got you covered here, flag to flag, on Full Velocity TV. Good evening, everybody. Phil LaCasse here along with Todd Stanton. And Todd, we were here 1 week ago for Wednesday night street fights. It was such a hit. But we're back here once again at Lanier. Tonight is going to be no different. It's going to be an awesome night for us.
Definitely glad to be a part of this here this evening. Once again, season finale here. They'll take 1 week off and we'll go back at it here on the gridiron once again in another 2 weeks from tonight. So I can't wait to see what these guys have in store for us tonight. A little bit of a late start. Had some travesty on my end. Had some issues with my vehicle getting here. But we are now here. We are live. We are locked. We are loaded. We're going to send it down trackside for the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, the national anthem gets us started here tonight live on Full Velocity TV. Thank you, everybody out there, for watching us on YouTube this evening, and great to always come back for the second week for us over to Dirt Warrior Racing. Guys, look up, this is an awesome league. Street stock racing here every Wednesday night. They call it Wednesday night street fights. No points involved, all for the pride and glory of coming out victorious. You guys looking for some really good street stock racing? I know there's a lot of great drivers out there. Look these guys up at Dirt Warrior Racing. Great group of guys. Look that up on Facebook. Also, their group DWR. Look them up in the iRacing simulation. Sign up through their Discord link that they have posted all over their social media. Great group of guys here, and you can come be a part of these Wednesday night street fights. I know we hope to be a part of a whole lot more of them as well, Todd. But we think these guys are getting ready, set to go here for 60 laps around the 3/8 mile Lanier National Speedway. So I'm going to take the quality tonight of doing the starting lineup. You know, Todd's got his hands full down there. These guys do things a little bit different. They do a pill draw, so how you see them on the grid may not be how they take the green flag. I'm going to take the pill draw lineup, and they're going to go like this. On the pole tonight will be car number 84. That is E.J. Jones. To his outside, the 3, that is Barrett Bishop. Row 2 will be the 23 car of Lon Franks, and to his outside, aboard car number 9, that is Eddie Underwood. Row 3, 71 rolls off to the inside. That is Daniel Stifler. And to his outside, aboard the number 2, that's our buddy Jim Revis rolling off outside row 3. 4th row, inside car will be the 420 machine. That is Eric Elmore. And flanked alongside of him in the number 12 car, that's Eric Eistad. Rolling off from row number 5 this evening will be the 117. The 117 is Derek Dubry. To his outside, the 44 car, that is Tyler Blankenship. The 11 rolls off next, so 15th position. The 11 car tonight is Trey Jones. Is outside the 01 machine, that is Daniel Price. Rolling off next on the grid, 36 car rolls off deep in the field. That is John Monkern. And alongside of him, parked next door of a 00 car, is Michael Whitlock. Starting shotgun on the field tonight, aboard car number 07, that is Justin Pruitt. Also believe we have Derek Fedkenhauer in the house, the 86. Did not see his name show up here in the lineup. He was kind of a late goer, and it's going up and down the list here if we missed anybody else. So these guys do a pill draw. I believe Tyson Panko also in the field. Eric Burgess in the 99 car. I think these are guys that were just omitted from the list for one reason or another. Could be admins, could be guys just got in here a little bit late. But that's how the pill draw lineup did get posted to these guys. So if I mucked any of that up, I apologize for that. But we're going to see something a little different here, Todd. They're going to take the green flag. They're going to, it's going to be unofficial green. They're going to line up in positions. Then they're going to fire off for 60 great laps here around Lanier.
Yeah, I definitely can't wait to see that happen here. They're going to, like you said, take the initial green flag here. And then they're going to line up, and then they're going to take a green flag out of 3 and 4. These guys have had practice at this, and they do know where their entry points are, where they can start this race here this evening. I should say where they could jump on the gas and jump on that loud pedal coming out of 3 and 4. So they do have different areas that they can do that. Pill draw is an awesome way, Phil, I'm telling you, to get some different winners in the league. We've seen an outstanding race here last week. I believe we're going to see more of the same here tonight at Lanier.
No, absolutely right. Race last week. You guys go back and look it up on our YouTube channel. Awesome race we had last week. Tremendous. But these guys are all locked up. The unofficial green flag going to go out to the field. That's going to put these drivers out past the start-finish line, allow them to roll in their position here for the way they did the pill draw here. Qualifying times and time trials, they make no difference over here at Dirt Warrior Racing. All done by a pill draw. Very unique way to do things. I'm a fan. No, Todd's a fan. And it's all for the pride and the glory here of hoisting a trophy here in Victory Lane. Maybe a title belt, Todd. It's Saturday night, or Wednesday night street fights, I should say. Maybe down there in Victory Lane holding up a title strap. Maybe we can create the Full Velocity TV Wednesday night street fight championship. I think that's a great idea. What do you think?
I think that would be a fantastic idea there, Phil. I'd like to be out there racing with these guys rather than broadcasting, but these guys would just probably lap me within the first 2 laps. I believe these guys, the lineup is set there, Phil. I believe they're ready to locked and loaded. I'm not sure when they're going to go green flag racing here, but they were rather quick on this here this evening. Just wait for these guys to actually go to green here. And they're still under pace speed here as they come across the start-finish line. So hopefully we'll be going racing here momentarily as these guys look like they're ready, set, locked, and loaded for 60 laps of racing here at Lanier.
Now looks like they're just about to get that all set, ready to go here. So I guess we're going to wait and see when these guys jump on the loud pedal. I believe they may take one more lap around, not waste any time here under what they would call like a game yellow kind of thing. They're going to pace themselves around. They get back to it. We'll be under green flag. We will fire away for 60 amazing laps here around the Lanier National Speedway, probably one of my favorite racetracks here. I know we've done a couple of races here at Lanier before, Todd. What an awesome little racetrack this is. There's a really good bottom side. There's a great top side. Even to these street stocks, as this track starts to build up some ruts in it, you can even start making ground through the middle. So I think we are going to be in for a doozy here tonight. And who's it going to be? It's not point racing. If you're up front, you've got that premium try here tonight. You've got to like where E.J. Jones starts from the pole. As I hear a loud pedal coming down, we're green flag racing in the turn 1 and 2. E.J. Jones and Barrett Bishop bring to the green flag for turn 3.
Immediately, Lon Franks down to the bottom side. He gets around Barrett Bishop in that number 3 machine. Here comes the number 71 machine. That is Daniel Stifler. He's working over the bottom side on the number 3 machine. Great battle going on for that 3rd spot. The 71 of Stifler working over the bottom. In the middle groove is the number 3 machine. That's Barrett Bishop. He's going to drop kick back to that 4th spot. Put the 71 into 3rd.
71 car going up to 3rd. Bishop going to fall back to the clutches of Jim Revis. We saw Jim have a great run last week as well. He's going to take that flying number 2 car down to the low side of the 3 of Barrett Bishop. Or Jim going to run the high side rally. He dove into the high lane. He's got the 420 of Eric Elmore pestering all over him as well. Great racing going on. That's for the position in the top 5 here. Is it, believe it or not, there's already 8 laps left to the board.
8 laps up on the board. Actually, 3 of the official distance that we do have here tonight at Lanier Speedway. They are going 60 green flag laps. They may get a couple of yellow flags here. I'm hoping not to see that. They put on one whale of a show last week. Now the number 2 of Revis is now down on the bottom side of that number 3. He's trying to pick himself into the top 4 around Barrett Bishop in that number 3 machine. Not able to pull off the pass. Meanwhile, nice battle going on for that 2nd spot between Lon Franks and the 71 of Daniel Stifler. Stifler been working over the bottom. Looks like the 23 has developed just a little bit of a push coming off the corner, down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Still a 23. Lon Franks just barely ahead of that number 71 of Daniel Stifler.
Yeah, and you can see Lon's got the 23 car. He's going right to the middle side of the racetrack, letting it drift up where, you know, the 71 car Stifler trying to keep it looped down more to the low side, letting it drift up toward the middle. So far, advantage Lon Franks able to hold on to that spot, but Stifler not going to go away at all. Right behind him, you see that great battle going on between Barrett Bishop, Jim Revis. Those 2 guys may come into the fray. This could be eventually a 4-car race for that 3rd spot. Meanwhile, up front, the story is the number 84 car of E.J. Jones. He's up front. That Lon Franks battle and Stifler, that's a battle for 2nd position, rather. E.J. Jones got a nice little 1-second gap over the 23 car in the 71. Barrett Bishop 4th, Revis up to 5th. Eric Elmore right there in 6th. Trey Jones, he started a little bit deeper in the field. He's up to 7th. Eric Eistat is 8th. Derek DeBree 9th. Justin Pruitt, your top 10. We're going to have 10 laps of green flag racing here, Todd, up on the board. It's getting pretty dicey there for that 2nd spot.
Yeah, definitely getting dicey for the 2nd spot now. It's actually even more of a battle heating up for around that 4th position between the number 3 of Barrett Bishop and Revis and that number 2 machine as they put a car down the left. That's the number 99 machine. That is Eric Burgess in the number 99 machine, putting him down 1 lap to the whole field here. The number 3 right now, able to hold ahead of Jim Revis in that number 2 machine. He's working all over the rear bumper of that number 3, just not able to get by him. The 420 of Eric Elmore is running in that 6th spot. Trey Jones 7th. Eric Eistat, excuse me, in that number 12 machine. He is running in that 8th spot. So those guys are pretty close together. They're on the field. They're starting to reel in. It's 2nd through 8th really pretty much in the picture, as you can see live here on Full Velocity TV. And these guys putting on one whale of a show. Now the 420 back down to the inside of the 2 of Jim Revis. Revis was able to hold that off coming out the corner. He's got a little bit more forward bite running that middle groove in that number 2 machine.
No, he absolutely does. That middle bite, middle groove really does have some really good bite for Jim Revis there. He's making it work, but so far, Eric Elmore and Rowell not able to make that run. Barrett Bishop up ahead, able to hold off that challenge so far. So good race going on for 2nd on back. E.J. Jones has opened up a 1.4-second advantage over Lon Franks, a couple of car lengths back to Stifler. Then you find that battle going on for 4th on back between Bishop and Revis. So far, kind of quiet, but that race for 5th between Revis and Elmore, it's heating up there in a hurry, Todd, as I hit turn 1.
Running through the field, just showing you guys where these guys started, their lowest finish and their highest as of right now. Daniel Stifler started 8th position, and of course he did not actually start 8th. He started a little bit further up. I believe he started in the third position. Maybe Phil can correct me if I'm wrong. Or maybe the third position. His lowest has been 6th. His highest is 3rd. He is currently running in that 3rd spot behind Lon Franks in the number 23 machine. So we might as well throw the started stat out the window. I do apologize for that one, but I know his highest right now is 3rd, and that's the 71 of Daniel Stifler. Just looking through the field, just looking at some of these guys and what their lap times are, does give you their fast lap, your last lap. There's a lot of new widgets that I have at the helms here on Full Velocity TV. I'm glad to see these guys racing it out, duking it out here, Phil. And it's a lot different than the track we had last week. Last week, you've seen everybody up to the top side of the speedway. You're starting to see the groove raise up just a little bit, the middle off on Lanier right now. So it's going to be a different kind of track and different kind of strategy here as they get towards the end of this race.
No, it absolutely is going to be, and it's all out war here tonight for Wednesday night street fights. And Todd, I've kind of drifted back to the field here. I found a good battle going on for about that 10th position between Jason Pruitt in the 07, John Moncur in the 36 is there. Just up ahead, you see Derek Dubree, the 117. Those guys are really locked in. That's a good battle for the 9th spot there. We get 3 or 4 cars there right together. Derek Fetkenhauer, the 86, he's right there on the periphery of that as well. So good 4-car battle going back just inside the top 10. You know, this battle's going on great throughout this field, but you know, E.J. Jones up front, he's pretty much non-contested at this point. The biggest issue he's going to have now, Todd, is he's going to have lap traffic he's going to run up on.
Yeah, definitely going to have some lap traffic he is going to run up on. Been playing with the ticker up on your screen. Fastest laps now available to all those out there in YouTube land. You can see what the fastest laps of the evening were. They're just going to tick from first to I believe the 17th fastest here tonight, maybe the 18th fastest here. And it's going to tick all the way through that just to show you who has the fastest lap of the evening. Right now, E.J. Jones, no surprise, with the fastest lap of the night, 16.469. Nobody's really in his window. Maybe Jim Revis. He ran a 16.711 last time by. He was the quickest out there on the Speedway in that number 2 machine, but he is mired back in 5th, trying to get around that number 3 machine of Barrett Bishop.
Yeah, he certainly is. That's a good battle there. Even better battle right behind them. Todd running for the 6th spot, the 420 of Eric Elmore. He has his hands full with the 11 car of Trey Jones. Trey had a great run last week, trying to make that 2 in that Goodwrench sponsored machine. Car number 11 trying to peek it down to the inside. Elmore's got that thing wound up high. Got a little bit of lap traffic up ahead there. The 99 of Burgess will get out of the way, but great racing going on for that 5th spot between Elmore and Trey Jones, a little further back behind our race leader.
Yeah, fantastic racing going on between Eric Elmore and Trey Jones in 11th. That's for the 6th and 7th position. The 420 right now hanging on to 6th. The 11 of Trey Jones peeking down to the inside. Just don't have the momentum to come off the corner. Don't have that forward bite, as I keep saying there, Phil. He's not able to dig off that corner. He's able to stay right behind the 420 machine of Elmore, but Elmore right now being able to keep him at bay. He's kind of in the quickest groove as of right now. Look ahead of him is Jim Revis in that number 2 machine. Revis able to stay right there in that middle groove too. He's able to click off some laps, but it does not seem like he's catching Barrett Bishop. Bishop has opened up the lead on Jim Revis in that number 3 machine. He has now caught the tail end of that number 71 of Daniel Stifler and the 23 of Lon Franks. Lon Franks running in that 2nd spot, but the 3 all over Daniel Stifler for 3rd.
Yeah, he broke away from Jim Revis, and he's just really collecting those laps down. Has Barrett Bishop in the 3 car. He's pulled right to the tail of a 71 of Daniel Stifler there, and up ahead you see the 23 car of Lon Franks. That's a good battle go on. 3-car battle for that 2nd position there. Stifler, every time he pulls up to the back bumper of the 23, Lon gets a real good run, but you gotta love the way that 3-car is. Look, he's run these guys down there, Todd. I know you have all those widgets of the fastest cars on the racetrack. I think the 3-car probably put his fastest lap of the race up in these last 5 laps or so.
Yeah, 3-car last time or his best lap, I should say, was a 16.520. That puts him right about 6th or 7th fastest here of the evening, but right now he's been running a more consistent lap time than, say, the 71 of Daniel Stifler right now. The last time by, he's going to make me eat those words. He's a little bit slower than the 71, but he's been consistently faster than Mr. Stifler, and that Sunoco number 71 is just not able to get by him. Lon Franks right there too. Lon ran a little bit slower lap time than both of those guys, so Lon kind of holding those guys up, but he's in the preferred groove right now, so it makes it tough to pass, tough to get around him right now.
Yeah, it absolutely does. Lon not getting up the the inside part of the racetrack. He's really got that car running well in the middle and has been very much, to this point, very much uncontested there for that second spot. Stifler trying to do all he can. Bishop is there, but how about the story tonight here, Todd, is we've eclipsed the halfway mark of the race, and we're long past that now with under 25 laps remaining. The number 84 car of E.J. Jones started up on the pole, and I think that's where he'd like it to be here tonight, because he has 2.5 seconds over Lon Franks, currently running second, 2.8 back to Stifler, 3.1 back to Barrett Bishop, and all the way back 4.4 seconds to you find Jim Revis, currently running fifth. So everything so far within the top 10 looks to be kind of quiet. Everything 11 through 15 rather quiet, and just picking off laps here. E.J. Jones, who's making quick work of this and hasn't really struggled all that heavily for lap traffic like I thought he would.
Now, E.J. Jones, a veteran, he's won quite a few times here at DWR, and he's been an interesting character to see come up through the field, this time starting on the pole, so he's running away with it. He's trying to ride off into the sunset here this evening. No yellow flags so far. There's been 42 laps led by E.J. Jones, so I'm going to have to ballpark it here. About 5 laps, so he's led 38 laps under green flag, so we've got 38 laps of 60 complete, really, on the Speedway that we have actually had besides the lineup setting laps. So these guys are really putting it to right now. 2.633 seconds between Lon Franks and Jones, E.J. Jones in that number 84 machine. Another 2.833 back to Stifler. Bishop is 3.183, and Revis is another 4.650 back of your current race leader, the driver of number 84, E.J. Jones.
And I've kind of, trickled on back to catch up the 11 car of Trey Jones. We saw him have a good battle going up the 420 of Elmore. Well, he's kind of lost sight of them. He's fallen back to the clutches of Eric Eistat in the number 12 machine. He's currently running 8th, but Eric has had to break clear of Justin Pruitt, John Monkern. Eric Eistat, the 12th car, may not be one of the fastest cars on the racetrack, but he's starting to get forward there, Todd. That's a good race between him and Trey Jones for position 7 here.
Yeah, definitely a good battle between Eric Eichstead in that number 12 machine and the number 11 machine of Trey Jones. Eichstead able to get by the number 11 of Jones here momentarily. Slide job almost with lap car right there. The 11 of Jones is going to drift up the track. That's going to allow the number 12 back by him. Eichstead in the number 12 machine able to put himself into 7th. So a nice solid run for that number 12 machine. He missed our first appearance here with the DWR guys at Full Velocity TV last week. Now he's trying to make the most of it. 11 sideways. He's around there. I believe he has saved it though, but he's going to lose many positions. Trey Jones in the number 11. He lost another position to that number 36 machine of John Monkern, and now Monkern able to get around the 11, so put Monkern into 9th.
Yeah, Monkern able to capitalize on it, as was the 07 of Justin Pruitt, was able to stay clear of Trey Jones in the 11 car, able to stay away from that carnage there, but it's really tightened up the works back there now as Trey Jones has fallen into the clutches of Derek Dubree, the 117, who's kind of fallen off the pace, and those guys are just running outside the top 10. Meanwhile, Todd, as laps continuing to click off here, I think we have 47 on the board coming up this time around. E.J. Jones, what was a 2.6 second advantage, is now down to 2.3. Lon Franks able to start cutting into that a little bit more and a little bit more. Every time E.J. gets to a lap car, they're getting a little bit tougher to pass right now, and that's allowing Lon Franks, who has a really good long run setup in the race car, he's starting to chase him down ever a bit so slightly.
Yeah, definitely Lon Franks right now, 17.194. Barrett Bishop right now in the number 3 machine, going to be able to complete that pass on that number 71 machine of Daniel Stifler there momentarily. The 3 of Barrett Bishop, 16.997. He is the fastest car besides Derek Dupree, who is mired back in 10th. He is the fastest car on the Speedway in that number 3 machine. He's the only guy besides one other that is in that 16-second bracket right now, Phil. And the number 3 is on a mission here, trying to make his way back up through the next victim that he's going to try to get around, the number 23 of Lon Franks. He's trying to make that bottom groove work. He's rolling it in there, Phil, trying to stay on the bottom, easing off the gas because it's a little bit slippery down there on the bottom side there, as I call it, hub sucking here in New York. But the number 3 trying to work over the bottom side of the Speedway here, trying to get around and utilize that around the 23 of Lon Franks. Almost a slide job in front of the number 23 there. I believe he's going to be able to complete the pass and set his sights on that number 84 of E.J. Jones. And the number 3, here comes Barrett Bishop, and now he sets his sights on 84. Is he going to have enough time?
Oh, I don't know. He's starting to run out of laps here, Todd. I believe we're going to have 8 laps remaining here at the stripe. Here, I think the scoring says 65 laps. I got 57 on my screen, so we're running out of time here for Barrett Bishop to chase down E.J. Jones. It was 2.04 seconds here last time around. We'll see what the interval here is. Next time we get the start-finish line to put, I believe, 58 on the board. Just waiting for the time to get scoring. They come off of turn number 4. And now we have a yellow flag on the Speedway, Todd. A late development here now. Yellow flag on the Speedway for the first time here this evening. That is going to change the entire complexion of this race. What we saw was just about 60 clean and green flag laps. So now a late spin of the going. Caution flag out to the racetrack. E.J. Jones, the last guy here at Lanier who wanted to see that caution. Going to have a little, quick little shootout to get it done. But nobody wants to see caution flag this late, especially with a 2-second lead.
The number 84 machine of E.J. Jones, I know he did not want to see this yellow flag. The tires may have a chance to glaze over just a little bit on the 84 machine. You're going to see him probably try to spin his tires, try to keep those tires hot on the 84 machine. You don't want them to glaze over there on the 84, so we'll see what happens in this very next restart. He's got a hungry Barrett Bishop right behind him, and he was coming at a pretty good clip. He was actually the fastest car out there on the Speedway, even faster than the 84 of E.J. Jones, the 23 of Lon Franks. He is running in that 3rd spot. 4th is Daniel Stifler. In that number 71, Jim Revis is 5th. 6th is the 420 of Eric Elmore. 7th is the number 12 of Eric Eichstead in that number 12 machine. 8th is Justin Pruitt in the 07, Derek Dupree in the number 117. He is 9th. John Von Kern is running in that 10th position. These guys restack, repack, green flag in the air already. Phil, look how quick it is here at Lanier. We're back to green flag racing once again. It's the number 84 deep down into the corner. He's down on the bottom side, sliding up in front of that number 3 of Barrett Bishop. Bishop back down to the bottom, side by side, through 3 and 4 and off of turn number 4. Looks like the 3 trying to pull a slide job. It's going to be the 84 just at the line there. 2 laps remain here, 2 to go. Popsicle sticks in the air. What a race for the lead.
Oh, this is completely awesome right here. Can Barrett Bishop pull the upset? Going to be white flag this time by white flag coming up in the field one more time around. Can Barrett Bishop hold off the 84 car of E.J. Jones? Lon Franks, the 23 car there as well. A terrific 3-car race going on here. Checkered flag going to go up in the air on the field this time around off of 3 and 4. Who's it going to be? Give the win to by a fender. Oh, unofficially so close to call. Give it to E.J. Jones in a line there, Todd, by 0.017 seconds. Oh my God, that may be the closest finish we have ever seen here in our history of doing broadcasting together. I mean, that wasn't even by a bumper cover. E.J. Jones going to go to victory lane.
Definitely well deserved for the number 84 of E.J. Jones. E.J. Jones, 0.017 over the number 3 of Barrett Bishop. Bishop had it on the bottom side there, but it just didn't have enough grip coming off the corner. You got to be able to finish the race coming off the corner. That's where you win the races, actually, off a dirt track. It's off that corner. You got to be able to get off the corner there. He was not able to do so. 84 of E.J. Jones going to take home the victory here tonight, but the no prevail to number 3 of Barrett Bishop, going to finish in that 2nd spot. Lon Franks 3rd, 4th Jim Revis, Daniel Stifler. We'll round out your top 5. I'm going to put what happened out there and see who your favorite driver was out throughout the field here. Give you the unofficial results here this evening.
Yeah, whatever reason, my chat box here completely just locked up on me as well, so I wasn't able to keep up with that as I normally would. But God, what a race there! It was so good to even put an eye to what the chat box may have been doing. Congratulations to E.J. Jones picking up the win here. Had to hold off a stiff challenge from a 3-car of Barrett Bishop. Lon Franks was there all night long as well. Lon ran, in the 2nd spot for a good part of this evening. So hopefully we'll be able to talk to all 3 of these guys. I think I just seen Lon jump in through our communication where we can be found here over in the Sim Racing Association team speak is where we do our communication from. But I think we have E.J. Jones. I think we have Lon Franks. And we're going to see if maybe we get Barrett Bishop over here. We'll move into the post-race show. I'll keep an eye out there, Todd, to see if we get Barrett. But I'll pull Lon Franks into the conversation. Talk about what a race was that, man. That was probably one of the best races I have ever seen. Lanier National Speedway, no slouch whatsoever. And let's see if we can't talk to the driver of that, number 23, Lon Franks. Lon, it's Phil LaCasse on Full Velocity TV, buddy. Do you have a copy?
Yeah, I got you. How you doing?
We're doing fantastic, man. Congratulations. What a tremendous run by you guys. And you run up there in the top 3 all night long, but you probably had the best seat in the house watching those guys for the win. Were you just hoping maybe there was a little bit of contact and you steal a Wednesday night street fight victory?
Yeah, I was definitely waiting for it. I figured if they got the racing, I could sneak in there and do something. Wasn't sure. It was a heck of a race, though. That was fun.
That was a whole lot of fun. I know we were having a blast up here covering it. It was just terrific racing. It had to be an awful lot of fun behind the wheel of this thing. For guys who don't know much about DWR and what the, no point racing here on Wednesday night, coming out here for just the thrill of victory here and maybe the agony of defeat in some cases. Tell these guys just how fun the racing is out here, because the 2 weeks we've been here, it looks like some of the most fun you could possibly have in anything.
Yeah, DWR's got the best group of guys. They started this, and it's, I don't know, handpicked in a sense, I guess. You know what I mean? They kind of get to know the guys. It takes a certain kind of racer to race, and like leave the ego at the door. You know what I mean? And we come out here, have a blast, and it's awesome.
Well, it absolutely is awesome. We're thrilled to do it. We hope to do a whole lot more with these guys at DWR, as this has just been a tremendous amount of fun for all of us involved. But, Lana, as we normally do here on Full Velocity TV, we talk to our top 3. We get to ask some questions, and then we give the microphone over to you. So I'm going to do just that. We got any friends, family, sponsors, whoever may be out there watching here? We've got a great crowd on YouTube Live. Why don't you say hello to them and give some shout-outs to everybody.
Yeah, everybody watching. The guys at DWR for putting this on. It's just awesome. You guys for broadcast, it's a cool deal. Good group of guys, man. Can't ask for anything better.
Oh, I couldn't have said it better. That's our runner-up finisher tonight. Our third place finisher, that's Lon Franks. I was hoping we could talk to Barrett Bishop at number 3. Unfortunately, Todd, I don't know if we're going to get all 3 drivers here. We'll keep this open as long as we got the show on the air and hopefully talk to the 3 car. But maybe time for me to throw it down to you in victory lane. I believe you got E.J. Jones down there, and, man, ask him about that finish. That was just outstanding.
Yeah, definitely down here in victory lane with E.J. Jones. E.J., that was a fantastic finish. .017, I believe that's the closest in history that we've ever broadcasted here on Full Velocity TV. And I'm thinking we're going way back 7 years here between Phil and I. And we were saying that was probably the closest finish we've ever seen on any live TV broadcasted that we've had to be a part of. Congratulations on that win. What an ecstatic win. That was fantastic, EJ. Tell us about it.
Oh, sweet Jesus, it was great to start on the front row. I mean, how awesome was that freaking race there at the end? I mean, I could have gone without the caution, but, I mean, it made it real exciting at the end at least.
It indeed did. It looked like what we were talking about here in the booth is the tires glazing over under a yellow flag. You get them nice and warm, you get them heated up, and then all of a sudden the tires glaze over and everything goes out the window. I know Barrett was trying to catch you there at the end, but I didn't think he had enough. If that yellow flag didn't come out, we probably wouldn't have had as much of an interesting race as we had there. But that was a fantastic finish, man. I'm so ecstatic even to cover that race. That was a great job by you.
Man, you're ecstatic. I'm ecstatic. I'm here shaking, holding the steering wheel right now.
Oh, I know how that feeling goes. I mean, even winning my first ever race on the dirt tracks here at home, I know that feeling, man. Shaking, all kinds of nerve-wracking, and even a close finish to boot, man. That's a fantastic showing. Great driving, man. I
think that's probably the closest finish that I've been in on iRacing here the whole year I've been on it. So, I mean, that was an awesome finish there. I mean, I hate that we got the caution, but, I mean, it's something that was out of my control, and luckily we made it work long enough just right above them to make the pass back.
Well, EJ is accustomed to here on Full Velocity TV. We always give the microphone to the drivers to thank whoever they want to thank. And the microphone and the floor is all yours, buddy.
I want to thank my buddy Charles Cosper, Cedar Cove Speed. Without his help, I definitely wouldn't be on iRacing, or at least I wouldn't be as good on iRacing as I am without his help. Also got to thank my friend Peter Delavan. Say hello to my mother. I know she's going to be excited whenever she watches it, if she's not already watching. Everyone that tunes in and watches races, watch them during the week, watch them live. Thanks to y'all also. Thanks to Full Velocity TV for putting on the broadcast for us. It gives me something to watch now, at least for 30 minutes a day at work. Also got to thank the guys at DWR. Second season, I would call it a success. Jim, Jason, and Eric, they real class acts. It's a really great group of guys to be racing with as well. And also got to thank Eichstead Motorsports for the Michelob Ultra Wrap. Now we're going to go bust open a 24-pack, and we're going to get drunk. We're going to get hammered. We're going to party.
Well, again, congratulations, Phil. I'm going to throw it up to you. I'm going to go party with him. He's got the beer. I got to go where the beer is. Let's go. Phil, you better come down and join us.
We got hamburgers, hot dogs. I got the grill going. It's the last race. I mean, you're supposed to stay at the track all night, the last race of the year. And, well, I mean, I can't do that because I have to go to work in the morning. But, I mean, I can still party it up some with everyone.
All right. Well, I am going to take you up on that. We are going to close the show on the airwaves, and I am running down there and be a part of what is going to be a wild party. This is an awful lot of fun here tonight. Special thanks to all these guys at DWR for a fantastic evening, for all the sponsors. I believe it was Trash Panda Graphics and all these great guys. DWR, great group. I wish I had just lost my list here, so I can't even thank them all. But
bring the girls.
Yeah, we will bring the girls. We are going down there to party at Victory Lane with EJ Jones. So on behalf of Todd and myself, thanks for watching us here on Full Velocity TV. We will see you back here. We got some great programming coming on next week. Check out us on social media, Full Velocity TV. Also, our Facebook's open, Full Velocity TV page, group, the whole 9 yards. We will see you then next time.